Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Akçakolu. Dumfries is there to clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Akçakolu. He's got away. Foden. Big chance! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And it's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden. Now it's Son Heung-min, over to the other side. Lookman. And that should get the job done. He's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
El dorsal 11, Messi, será sustituido por el dorsal 24.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Son Heung-min.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's found the way through. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, super find. Gakpo. And the finish! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
there's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Manchester United leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great...
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So the plot is a simple one. Win and they are promoted. One shot at it. Supporters doing their best to create a rousing atmosphere here, going the extra mile to help the team up. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. So hits one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Lewandowski. Now it's Zielinski. And it's hoisted clear. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are...
It's Lewandowski! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
That's the throw. Loftus-Cheek. He's through here. Lovely ball and a real... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. Defending of the desperate variety. McAllister. This is Jimenez.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Lookman! There's a goal! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
En el minuto 17, El dorsal 22.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Lookman. Zielinski. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, super find. McAllister. Robertson was in no mood for any of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. McAllister. Zielinski. Robertson. To McAllister. Ribery. Robertson. Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. Good effort from distance. Valverde for Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Son Heung-min. Nicely spread. Lookman. Messi. McAllister. Caicedo. And Robertson. Ribery. That'll be a throw. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Van Dijk. Caicedo. It's Van Dijk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It could be in here. And he was alert to it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get...
It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Son Heung-min with the short one. And he's gone backward here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's McAllister. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Pedri. McAllister.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Caicedo. Robertson. For Ribery. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Son Heung-min. Zielinski, and the pass is intercepted. Robertson. McAllister. Pedri, and it's Ribery. McAllister, looking for the runner. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. Now it's McAllister, and he's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Ribery. Robertson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Dumfries with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pedri. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. And it's Ribery. Ribery has got himself a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zielinski clears. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. McAllister. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Oh, great play! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Ribery, he's found the way through. Pedri. And they've got rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Robertson. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Throw-in. Pedri. Robertson. Pedri. And Caicedo. Out to the right. And it's Messi. McAllister. Son Heung-min. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's an inviting ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Robertson, Pedri, and it's Ribery. Just about up to 75 minutes. Robertson, Caicedo, and he's managed to get free.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Pass somewhat off target, looking for the run. Fiddles it through. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking here to chip it through. Oh, great, real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 2.
That's a throw. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's had a hit! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
En el minuto 87, el dorsal 18.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Dumfries gets over and intercepts.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Zielinski. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United really deserve full marks.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that is out of play. Swung over. Out for a throw. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter.
Chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. He's shifting through the gears here. Lookman. Ruben Neves. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Robertson. Mbappe. Lookman. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Looks to the other side. No, that's been intercepted. Ruben Neves.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Lookman. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson wins the duel this time. Dumfries, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's picked his way. Lewandowski! Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that has not gone well. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Son Heung-min. Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, it's come loose.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi. Lookman chasing after it. Now it's Lewandowski. Lookman. Dumfries. Now the ball's gone astray.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that has been cleared. Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Son Heung-min. That is lovely. Great work on the overlap. Keeper sees it all the way. Mbappe. They get a throw in. Dumfries carries the ball down the right. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. Caicedo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his... Oh, what a mistake! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lookman with the short one. Shot at goal! And now they can spring out of defence. He can get that clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Lookman chooses to go back. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Hits one! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Manchester United get their fourth corner. Lookman plays it short. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And he can clear it away. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Son Heung-min. It's a goal kick. In with the challenge. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's heaved it away. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
He's looking to set free a runner. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, it's just a little long.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 9.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 5, Caicedo. Substitution.
Well read, nice interception.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, sweet feet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo does well to get it back. Gakpo! And that is wildly off target. And he's managed to get rid. Gakpo. Son Heung-min. Real chance! surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Great hit! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lookman goes short. He's had a shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've...
Can he finish? Goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got space in the air. Great hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looks to the other side. Guerrero gets over and intercepts. Gets his pass away. He could be Lewandowski! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. It's Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Kvaratskhelia. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That could spell trouble. And he's found Lewandowski! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kyle Walker. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Son Heung-min. Goulet. Fred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Zielinski. Spread it left. So it is still 0-0. Kvaratskhelia absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he was quick to react. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, super find. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lookman goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Good play on the left-hand side here. Walker gets across to intercept that. Endo. Kvaratskhelia just eases him off the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Walker clears it away. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Son Heung-min with the short one. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's gone for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Dumfries put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
De Bast getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. That's really well cleared. Kvaratskhelia. Goulet. Played into space out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Kimmich crosses it into the area. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, easy pickings there. Cristiano heads it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Loftus-Cheek with the foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Goulet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without complication. Kyle Walker. Endo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Robertson. Loftus-Cheek. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Walker with the clearance. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he can clear it away. Goulet engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's under a lot of pressure there. Goulet. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Caicedo is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Stood up well to him there. That is good alertness. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Endo. Guerrero. Fred. He has found the way through. He's picked his way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That's a sharp pass. Fred. He's found the way through. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Kvaratskhelia. De Bast cuts out the pass. And it's Guerrero. Guerrero is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. De Bast. Bruno Fernandes.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And he's picked out the run. Pau Torres gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. Fred. Now he's off and running. Kimmich makes the interception. Oh, good spread.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Time for a change in personnel. Darwin coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking for the runner. Now it's Zielinski. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Dumfries. He's got a side of goal! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Griezmann. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's Son Heung-min! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi tries making a foray down the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great ball, and he's in here. Akanji tries to clear. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min!
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pinches it off him. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Messi.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. They get a throw-in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Barella. Nice bit of trickery. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Lookman.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. OK, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, what's he... It's Son Heung-min! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Can he get away here? Played out to the left flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Has a go! Goal! Inter!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Dumfries looking to run onto it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson is charging up on the overlap. Another throw-in.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Barella. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Varela. Now Foden. And it's Griezmann. Varela. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Griezmann. And it's Son Heung-min. He's looking to set free a runner. Varela.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. Chance with the header! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Inter Milan and the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Griezmann. Robertson. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Budimir. Robertson. And that has been slung wide. Varela.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Donnarumma catches it safely. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Son Heung-min. Griezmann. Looking for the runner. He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to the hour now. No, that was never going to make it. Loftus-Cheek looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
And here's Lewandowski. Zielinski. Lookman. There's the hit! Messi. Foot in. Short changes him with that pass. Akanji. Robertson. Robertson, 2 assists to his credit already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Foden. Budimir, given the lift of his goal. Zielinski. Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Son Heung-min plays it short. And he's gone backward. Real chance! And again! They've got to be quick to recover this. Gallagher. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Interesting ball. Rudiger makes the interception. Yilmaz is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Sends it crossfield. That has not gone well. Robertson attempts a clearance.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well timed, excellent interception. Varela. Akanji. Now Van Dijk. That's a throw. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mikel Oyarzabal. Gallagher. Gakpo. Lookman. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 7, Zielinski. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 6.
Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yilmaz. Added time going up here. Got a shot away! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's being shifted off. He gets big! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will...
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the... Mbappe! Pau Torres gets good distance on it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Danger averted for now.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Lookman. Who do you, Jim, see making the... And he's let fly! They want to be quick to recover this. And another try! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. Shot a goal! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Quarter of an hour played. Zielinski. It's a loose ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Lewandowski, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Son Heung-min could try cutting in. He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Lookman plays it short. Now the finish! It's loose now and he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Mbappe! Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Valverde driving forwards. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Has a look and has a go. Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Punched away. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dumfries. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Oh, here's a chance! And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lewandowski. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe. Robertson. And he goes cross-field. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Messi. Now it's Rafinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He is through here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Lookman. Zielinski. And he's gone searching cross-field. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Messi, played out to the left flank. Sergio Gomez. Can he finish? He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
There's the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Mbappe. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. He's gone for the shots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Alexander-Arnold certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Out to the left it goes. It's out for a goal kick. Foden receives it in a good position here. He's had a go! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Son Heung-min being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Zielinski. And that's a good ball. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Foden. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Sergio Gomez. Lookman. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mbappe! Just too high.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9. Messi! Oh, crossbar! In he goes again! And that would have won it.
Mbappe was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
75 minutes played. Cleared without hesitation. Played back in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's there to clear it. Caicedo gets a foot in here. It's Son Heung-min! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
He's looking to set free a runner, and that was very necessary. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Hits one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 11.
Oyarzabal. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get... There's the hit! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lookman.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Son Heung-min. Always onto this. He can get that clear. That's a throw. Barcelona making another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Son Heung-min goes short. Son Heung-min. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings it